Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April the 16th, 2021. Mercedes presents new electric car to rival Tesla. Daimler AG on Thursday unveiled an electric version of its flagship luxury sedan, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, in battle with market leader Tesla Inc. for market share as electric car sales begin to flourish. The EQS is the first in the Mercedes-Benz family of cars to be built on a dedicated electric vehicle platform built from the scratch. It will go on sale in Europe and the US in August, then in China in January. Daimler has not yet revealed pricing for the EQS, saying it will come up in the summer closer to the launch date. But with a range of up to 770 kilometers, 478 miles, and a new display that will cover almost the entire dashboard, an optional feature, analysts see an attempt to grab the initiative from Tesla. Deutsche Bank believes the car is likely to become a benchmark in terms of performance as well as design and quality. Daimler's shares were up 2.67% as of Friday. U.S. House agrees to suppress big tech companies. The U.S. House Judiciary Committee has formally approved a report accusing big tech companies of buying or crushing smaller firms, office spokesman David Cicilline said in a statement on Thursday. With approval during the marathon partisan hearing, the more than 400-page staff report will become the committee's official report, as well as draft legislation to curb the market power of the likes of Alphabet Inc., Google, Apple Inc., Amazon.com Inc., and Facebook Inc. The report, first published in October, the first such review of the technology industry by Congress, proposed extensive changes to antitrust laws and described dozens of cases where it said companies had abused their power. It also called on Congress to give antitrust authorities more leeway to stop companies from buying potential competitors, which is now a difficult task. Stocks climbed to record amid positive economic data. Global stock indexes held near record highs on Friday after strong economic data from the U.S. and China bolstered expectations of a sustained global economic recovery after the coronavirus-driven recession. European shares are expected to rise, with Euro Stoxx futures up 0.1% and British FTSE futures up slightly. MSCI Asia-Pacific's broadest index of equities outside Japan rose 0.25% and Shanghai shares added 0.6%. Japan's Nikkei was up 0.1%. Asian markets were mostly resilient after China reported record growth of 18.3% in the first quarter, although the reading was slightly below expectations, while retail sales rose strongly last month. On Wall Street on Thursday, the S&P 500 rose 1.11%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite added 1.31%, approaching the record peak set in February. Data from the U.S. overnight was also encouraging, with retail sales up 9.8% in March, pushing sales 17.1% above pre-crisis levels to a record high. Oil rises to one-month high after recovery in demand. Oil prices continued to rise on Friday and were on course for a weekly gain of around 7% on improved oil demand prospects and strong economic recovery in China and the U.S., offsetting fears of a spike in COVID-19 cases. Brent crude futures rose 30 cents or 0.5% to $67.24 a barrel. U.S. WTI crude futures rose 28 cents or 0.4% to $63.74 a barrel. Both benchmarks rose on Thursday. China's net crude imports in 2021 are forecast to rise 3.4% this year from 2020 to around 11.2 million barrels per day, the leading oil and gas group China National Petroleum Company said in a statement. According to analysts, a strong economic recovery around the world and supply constraints by OPEC and its allies, as well as a cautious response to higher prices by U.S. oil producers, are supporting the market.